Ever feel like your big ideas are stuck in your head, like a great song you can't quite hum out loud? You think, soon, I'll get to it, but soon feels like a faraway land. You've got that spark, that desire to create, to build, to learn, but the energy to strike the match feels absent. You dream of writing that story, sculpting that artwork, mastering that skill, but instead, your fingers dance across a screen or your eyes glaze over in front of a glowing box. Why this disconnect? It's not some inherent flaw in you. It's simply that the initial leap feels like scaling a cliff face. When the task looms large, your inner pilot defaults to the easier route. But here's the empowering truth that inertia isn't a permanent fixture. It's a pattern, a pathway your brain has worn smooth, and like any path, it can be rerouted. Think about those moments you felt utterly paralyzed by the sheer size of what you want to achieve. You envision saving for that big adventure, but the thought of pinching pennies on every single thing feels suffocating. Or you yearn for a healthier you, but the image of grueling workouts every day feels utterly draining. It's not a lack of genuine desire, it's your brain's natural inclination to conserve energy, to steer clear of perceived hardship. But you possess the cleverness to navigate around this built-in tendency. Here are 3 straightforward strategies to help you shift from feeling stuck to actively engaging with what truly matters to you. First, shrink the starting point. Monumental undertakings trigger a too difficult alarm in your brain. The solution? Make the initial step comically small. If that novel is calling to you, don't fixate on crafting chapters. Just commit to writing a single sentence today. Tiny actions are less intimidating and carry a surprising amount of positive momentum. Imagine a grand sculpture. It doesn't appear fully formed, it emerges chip by chip. Approach your aspirations the same way. Small victories build confidence and pave the way for larger ones. Another example, if a new language beckons, don't aim for fluency in a week. Just learn one new word today. Over time, those individual words will blossom into conversations. The focus should be on the act of beginning, not on immediate mastery.
Second, design gentle on ramps. Don't rely on sheer willpower to drag yourself into action. Willpower is a finite resource. Instead, create simple, almost effortless routines that naturally guide you towards your goals. If you want to incorporate more movement into your day, place your walking shoes right by the door. That small visual cue can be surprisingly effective in prompting action. Think of these routines as gentle inclines, making the initial push far less strenuous until the desired behavior becomes second nature. What's one tiny routine you can weave into your day starting now? Perhaps it's spending 5 minutes tidying up your workspace each morning, or brewing a cup of herbal tea to signal a moment of focused work. These small rituals create structure and subtly nudge you in the right direction. Third, employ the 2-minute gateway. The biggest hurdle is often overcoming that initial resistance to starting. So, make a deal with yourself. You'll dedicate a mere 2 minutes to the desired task. That's it. Want to delve into that fascinating documentary? Just watch for 2 minutes. Want to declutter that messy drawer? Tackle it for just 2 minutes. The beauty of this rule is that once you've started, the inertia often fades, and you find yourself naturally continuing. It's like priming a pump. That initial small effort gets the flow going. Consider it a mini commitment that feels so manageable, your brain barely registers it as a challenge. And here's a little boost. Acknowledge that initial 2-minute effort. Give yourself a mental pat on the back. Even a small win can create a positive feedback loop, making it easier to start the next time. The truth is, everyone who achieves anything significant starts somewhere, often with baby steps. The individuals you admire have faced their own internal resistance. They simply chose to take that first small step, and then another. You don't need to strive for immediate perfection. Just focus on initiating. Think of your aspirations as a seed. That initial small action of planting it is crucial. Consistent small actions are like watering and nurturing it, allowing it to eventually blossom. So, what small action will you take today to plant a seed for one of your dreams? Remember, it's perfectly okay to stumble. Everyone does. The key is to gently guide yourself back onto the path. Be patient and kind to yourself as you cultivate these new habits.
Let's simplify it. If you're brimming with potential but feeling stuck, remember these 3 keys. 1. Make the first step ridiculously small. 2. Create gentle routines to ease you in. 3. Utilize the power of the 2-minute start. That's all it takes to begin shifting your momentum. Don't wait for some grand moment of inspiration. Start now. Choose one thing and take that tiny first step today. Your potential is waiting to be unleashed. Go and gently nudge it into the world. And remember, progress, not perfection, is the ultimate goal. Small, consistent actions are the quiet architects of massive change. So, take that small action right now. Your journey begins with a single, manageable step.